Hi, I'm back from service work in
Essential
the
work service.
global health pandemic that is.
Everyone's getting that mutant gen.
Oh, it's wonderful. Nothing makes me more happy than going into work knowing full well that it could be the last day I do that. But hey, no pressure. I'm good.
As long as you got protection.
Yeah. I can't wear the gloves, but I can wash every half hour, so that's good.
Washing's good. Make sure you get that hand lotion, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
So I have practiced Tournament Fighters once, and I haven't gotten to Karai yet.
You haven't practiced for this at all.
I got to Rat King, but then April was like, "Oh, you're not good enough to fight Karai. Too bad." Roll credits.
Oh wait, you're playing like vanilla TS?
I was gonna play SNES Tournament Fighters for the first hour, and then Justice League after.
Oh, okay. It's funny that I'll be around for the SNES game. That
So
works
I
for
might
me,
as
though.
well get out like the questions that I have for next Justice League now.
Yeah, you can ask during like the TF gameplay, and I can answer anything that I know.
Yeah,
Because I'm not really a head developer. Yeah.
You at least helped.
Yeah.
I at least hope you could catch the VOD of that, because I snuck in a surprise.
Oh, I'll have to look.
Yes, you will.
But yeah, I can answer like some general stuff.
How come
Maybe
Karai
something-
wasn't made playable?
I'm gonna say the cost of sprites, because Rat King sprites are very expensive, and Karai's proportions in the SNES TF game do not lend much to a moveset that would be fun to play against, or a character that would be good to look at.
She's the Strive Faust of tournament fighters.
She's sort of like mutantly large. There's not a lot of interesting gameplay ideas that Kami had for her in mind as well. And he rather funneled his effort and money into, like, Rat King, who is more to scale with the rest of the roster, and also there's more to work with.
Yeah, he doesn't have an idle frame that just his upper chest moving a pixel up and then down.
Yeah, he's got, just in general, a better base, I would say.
Dermatologists hate him.
Rat King was just a more suitable character, but Karai does show up in Justice League.
When Omega Shredder kills her.
Yep, in the I think it's a random chance, 'cause there's other intros. Trying to remember though, it could also be arcade mode only, but I don't know.
I like how Kamikaze took that Psycho Shredder character from Mugen and kind of did his own spin on it.
Yeah, we're known for that kind of stuff. If you look at all of our projects, we use various random resources. I mean,
Jedi Ryan.
Super Kart Fighter is literally... I cannot take the credit for those sprites, but I can take the credit for every single piece of good gameplay. Because...
You should have put in an Alien Challenge character into Fighters Dynasty.
Yeah, I know, but they're too large. Like, they're just too large and too detailed. That, and they all have the same moveset. Like, a majority of them play the same. I hate saying it, but Dugster has a shitty version of
true.
Fireball. Everybody has a DP. It's all the same motion with every character, too. Except for the monk guy, I think. His is slightly different. He's the only one.
Nixon.
Karai's forward, well, yeah, she just spins around. Yeah, there's that, too. I mean, Karai's anything. She has literally, like, 3 animations.
Karai has the frigging Eternity of Heroes template walking jab of death.
Oh, holy shit, is that GM Spectre? Oh my god.
Shit, GM Spectre, hello!
What the fuck? Hi! Oh my god, that's a name I haven't seen. And I'm gonna say a year.
Isn't that the dude who made the original Captain Falcon sprites?
Yes! Yes, he did!
Oh, shit! And out of that, we got Ultimate Falcon by Kamikaze 2.
Yeah.
He can finally down air like a big boy.
No, listen, I'm an enthusiast of all things quirky. That is literally my brand. So if you've made something really funny, there's a good chance that I enjoy seeing it.
I'm developing something, although I don't think it's, like, funny, per se?
Oh, it's not like weird Kutsuge? Oh, maybe it's interesting still.
Nah, I would like you to have for, like, beta testing.
Oh boy. I'll see what I can do. That sounds like it'd be fun. Do you have, like, a gameplay document?
I have a gameplay... I have a whole wiki. I have a whole wiki with character movesets and lore. And also, yeah, a gameplay document.
Good luck! If you're using Mugen, you'll have to recode everything. I'm just gonna
I'm not doing the coding. I'm having a friend who's doing that, but they're recoding like a bunch of shit.
Fair. That's fair, because even using Ikumen Go, which I've been using now, there is still a shitload of shit to recode. Recently, I've learned a new phenomenon involving get hit states in Mugen that I cannot wait to tell Kamikaze about, because I'm sure he'll love to hear this.
Alright, it is time to start. Welcome to JanisTV. I'm your host, Janis Luciani Charlotte V, and with me is none other than Evil Homer, or TTTTTSD.
Yes, that's me.
Today we'll be going over two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fighting games. TMNT Tournament Fighters, you know, the SNES classic, not the shitty Genesis and NES one. And
the
then,
Genesis game is hilarious.
It's at least hilarious, but it isn't
no,
good.
It's not good. It's not good, no.
And then we'll be going over the fan game project TMNT X Justice League, spearheaded by Kamikaze and News Team 6.
Which I'm a part of. Even though there's like more than 6 of us. That's pretty funny.
Is that why it's called News Team 6?
Actually, no, I don't know why. I think it's a TMNT reference.
Yeah, I think that's...
To the cartoon? Yeah, I think it's specifically the cartoon.
Oh yeah, I should also...
It's like Vernon and...
Turn on my screen share. 480, application window, BizHawk.
I'm so terrified. Oh yeah, this game's cool. So are you playing on Turbo, which is the tournament standard, or just normal speed? Turbo
high speed
does
1.
change? Yeah, high speed, that's the tournament standard, I believe.
And I'm gonna keep the game level to 3 so we could fight Karai.
This game does, in fact, have Turbo, and it is, in fact, coded incorrectly, but it does have it.
That's
there's actually Turbo 1 Oni combos and stuff that does not work in Turbo 1 that works in normal. So
who do I main? This fucking idiot.
I think that's pretty cool.
I saw Tobey More Crazy play him in Combo Breaker, and I'm like, this character seems pretty easy.
Oh, he's so good. Wingnut is, everybody says Wingnut's easy. I cannot fucking wrap my head around that character.
All you have to do is turn your brain off and go, Moonbuster! Moonbuster!
I know you zone, but, like, I don't know. When I try and play him in TMNT Cross Justice League, my brain goes, I want to mash on the ground. And that's why I play Superman. Don't tell anybody.
I thought you played Superman for those high-low mix-ups and those throw smicks.
Oh, the left-rights? Yeah, I mean, the left-right mix-ups, because he has one low. It's just a sweep. But, you know, Oh, I can tell you something funny about War. He's incredibly bad, because there's a rumor that they balanced him around how hard his AI was.
That's...
And there's a lot of credibility to that. Like, they made his AI, like, one of the hardest in the game at, like, high settings. But that actually influenced how they balanced the character. Which, yeah. The less you know, the better when it comes to this game.
Is there a reason why the Turtles have, like, such high stun?
In, like, Cross Justice League or this game?
This game?
No idea. I would assume to balance out certain unique things like Michelangelo not having a low short. Because he has a crouching light kick, it's just fucking horrible, don't use it. and some other unique things, but at the same time, you have Raph, who has, you know, everything being like, what, 0 on block at worst. Jamboree is like, what, plus 20?
Why did he name that move Jamboree?
Yeah, Jamboree is like the fireball.
Yeah, but why did he name it Jamboree?
I don't know. You'd think Mikey would have that, but he's got Dragon Breath, which sounds more like a Raph thing, but...
I mean, it sounds more like Mikey's thing if he's just vomiting up fireballs.
Fun fact about the Dragon Breath sound effect, it was not in TMNT Cross Justice League until the beta, like a month before the game came out.
Why?
It was just literally missing the sound. I don't know. Nobody told Konami, and Konami didn't really think about it. And I was like, oh wait, it has a sound now? And he's like, yeah, it always had that in the original game. I was like, oh, really? I didn't even think about it. Didn't cross my mind.
People just, you know, forget things. My face?
Thank you, Wingnut.
Yeah, Wingnut is a beautiful bastard. Oh, speaking of Raphael...
Yeah. What other weird quirks about this game do I know? I know Armagon's hitboxes are horrifically stupid. He doesn't have hurt boxes, so it's just...
Oh, there's the Jamboree. And
like
then he's gonna do the...
Every normal Armagon has does not extend his hurt box.
Is that why he's top tier?
Well, yeah, and his DP is safe on block. That's also like, you can do his Shark Uppercut, and there are like 1 or 2 characters in the game that can actually punish it, and it's still invincible. Asuka is one of them.
Oh, I didn't know if she had any sauce or not, given that she
for
spins.
Having Rat King legal with Armagon in the game. People have actually made arguments for unbanning Rat King strictly for Armagon.
But then Rat King will be top tier.
Yeah. I know Rat King has the stand roundhouse that is point blank plus 3, and if you meaty it perfectly, it's like plus 20? Yeah, it's plus 20 on meaty, if you time it right. I don't know why you'd need 20 frames of Rat King when you have Rat Bomber, and that's like, what, frame 1?
That's too much Rat King to handle.
Frame 1 and it goes like a Zangief SPD range? Yeah, I don't know. He's got it. But I don't know if Armagon is actually banned or not.
I saw him at Combo Breaker, so no.
This year?
2019.
Because I know CD last year was before they were talking about it, but I recently heard, like, Shark banned. But I don't know if that was just them joking or not. You'd have to ask the actual Discord owner. I don't want to spread misinfo, but for the time being, I'm going to assume he is and maybe isn't. It may be like a soft ban sort of thing, I don't know. But I know Shredder and Raph are the other 2 characters that are very good. Shredder's who I play in this game if I had to play this game, because he's got really big normals and a DP.
I used him in Mugen a few times, but here the playing field's a little bit different.
Shredder is just... I don't know, he's fun. He's
Balrog,
really
but with a reflector.
Yeah. Back when he was first made for Mugen by Konami, Shredder was like mid-tier. Considered mid-tier, which I could not believe.
Speak of the devil, Shredder!
I always thought he was really stupid good in this game. He's got the best song in the game.
Thunderdome would like to have a word with you.
No, it's good, but I like this song the most.
I like the beta version of the stage where, like, the background was actually, like, had some effect on it, so it looked like it was really hot behind there.
See, I saw him land Aura Crusher, and he did like a jump light kick, and I was like, oh, that's gonna combo. And then I remembered.
Wrong game.
No, that's like in an hour. Sorry. Still, Aura Crusher is ridiculous. Shredder does a lot of stun. That's one thing I remember about Shredder. He does a fucking lot of stun damage in this game. Like, he can stun most characters in, like, what, 3 hits? 3 fierces and, like, a special? Will stun even the turtles.
Well, he's called the Shredder, not the Stunner.
He's a Cyber Shredder.
Excuse me. Yeah, right. Why is that?
He died. Like, the original Shredder died. Like, canonically. Because this game takes place, I want to say, after TMNT 4, Turtles in Time? Because all the console TMNT games have their own continuity, if you believe me.
Oh, I believe it.
That's why they're called TMNT 1, TMNT 2, 3, and 4. Like, Manhattan Project is 3, and then 4 is Turtles in Time on SNES. I believe he is Cyber Shredder because of... he was in Radical Rescue before this game, I want to say, which is on the Game Boy. Because in this timeline, Shredder died, and that's why Omega Shredder comes back to life in TMNT Cross Justice League. That's why you see like the laser hit the corpse and reanimate it.
Oh yeah, and then there's still Cyber Shredders anyways.
Yeah, there's Cyber Shredder because that's just the real Shredder. That was what Kame went with. Because the actual Shredder died in this continuity.
Round 3. Fight.
I thought it had something to do with like the Jim Henson movies.
I really could not tell you. But at least from my memory, this is the answer that I believe is correct. That was, damn, what the fuck? That was meaty as hell. Oh, he's just doing it now. Oh my god.
Do it me! Do it me!
Please.
Yeah, these games AIs don't fucking dick around.
It's a good thing you didn't get War later. His AI is fucking terrible. And like, in a bad way.
Like, the only AI exploit that I know in this game is against Rat King with Wingnut.
The only way I beat Karai in this game was playing Shredder and just DPing jumps on reaction. I'd just down back and I'd wait for it to jump and I'd DP it.
A DP with a charge back forward motion.
Yeah.
Then again, we've had Bart's with a charge down up projectile.
Charge down up fireball. There's fireballs that are charge up and down. I've seen. I mean, you could play. What the fuck was it? Oh, there's a game where like Weapon Lord. That's it. That's where every special is negative edge, but only negative edge. Why? I don't know. Because Weapon Lord would have been a much better game without that.
Yeah. Here's Michelangelo, the dude responsible for The Last Judgment.
Is he gonna do crouching light kick so I can tell you how terrible it is?
No, he's gonna do Rising Thunder because I jump a lot.
This is my secondary in TMNT Cross Justice League, even though it's not on my profile on Twitter. I lied. I got this character nerfed 3 different times too. I was like, why is this plus? Why is this plus? And eventually got changed. Dragon Breath. Oh my god.
Would you believe me? I could Tiger Knee on keyboard.
Oh yeah, I can. I can do all sorts of shit on keyboard. That's the only way I can play KOF.
Why does he keep doing that?
Well, that was an interesting cross-up. I didn't think that would hit like that, but interesting. Honestly, there's one change for Mikey that I was pushing for. I guess I did not float the idea enough. Because I remember telling Kami about it once, but he never followed through on it. And I think he would have, or the Spiders would have, if I had told him it earlier. But I totally said, because Mikey is the only character who is missing a move from Manhattan Project in this game, because all the Turtles' special moves in this game, some of them come from Manhattan Project. Like Leonardo's spin, that is his special move in Manhattan Project. Raphael's power drill is from Manhattan Project.
Is his chest buster, as I mishear as fuck her?
Yeah, that's that one. No, it's power drill, the psycho pressure. That's what he had in Manhattan Project. I don't know about Donnie. I fucking forget when it comes to Donnie.
The Dragon
But I know
Super.
Michelangelo definitely did not have the kangaroo kick in this game. But I was telling Kame you should put it at the end of his Omega Super to, reference Manhattan Project. And I guess I didn't float it enough because I'm sure the Sprider would have, the Spiders involved would have done that.
You should have outsourced it to somebody else who was willing
I can
to take
720 on keyboard. Keyboard is how I used to play fighting games for context. Like that used to be my main controller.
I can't do half circles on like a controller because I keep jumping by accident, so I can't play Potemkin and Strive.
And the way I learned how to play on stick is even more fucking arcane if you believe it. That was because I played Mega Man X4 with Zero on an arcade stick at EVO 2015 to get used to the movement.
You were at EVO 2015?
Yes, I was.
I was at EVO 2019.
Because I was like, I'm going to give sticks another shot, because I was just really frustrated, but I got my hands on my friend's stick, and I said, I'm going to play Mega Man X4. And I can wholeheartedly recommend playing like X4 with Zero, or any platformer that it requires fast left and right movements to get used to like the glide of a stick, because it's the best way to get used to the throw and the feel of an arcade stick, is being forced to use it like that.
Do I get a character change or should I stick with the nut?
You can choose who you want. You can pick Armagon and spam if you really want. Just do his DP, see how many AI, see how the AI can punish it. Charge down, up, kick.
He really is just Guile but a shark.
watch your money just roll. I mean, a guy wishes you had flash kick that went half screen and was safe. It's like if you couldn't crouch raise round kick. Look at that. You can like throw it if he whiffs it. And Fireball is really good. Like Armagon is dumb. Like, see, you couldn't punish that. You see that? And that did not punish it. That is why this character's dumb. You thought I was kidding. I'll be right back.
Alright. Give him the bite. Get ready to hear that a lot. This character's stupid.
Round 2. Fight!
Arm. God.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I wanted to say, Guile V Trigger should just turn him into Armagon.
I think Street Fighter V players complain enough. I don't really think we need to see what would happen if that was the case. Oh. Look at that dude, for fucking Christ. If you watch the Combo Breaker VODs, you'll see like a shitload of that. Shitload of Shark doing DP. Shoutouts to Nerd Josh, I love you homie, but fuck you too.
Special fucks to Nerd Josh if you even watch this VOD.
Nerd Josh, if you see this, you're like a really cool person. Honest. Like, I don't hate you, but I fucking hate you. in the way that I hate Armageddon.
Yeah, point the microphone up to his nose, April, okay.
That's... Is it up to anything? He's kind of just crouching below it.
Nude Josh!
I mean, he did stream that one game. That one fucking game where, what was it? I think it was a Yu Yu Hakusho game where Kuwabara punched a Tanuki's balls, which somehow did not get taken down on Twitch. Shoutouts. It's on the Genesis if you're curious.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, that was like one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen. I didn't even know that was in a video game.
So fuck this money.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see more of that game later.
Yeah, if I get to Card Quest, if Darkside Omega doesn't fuck me over.
Oh, you don't think you're gonna fight Kirby X?
No!
No? Okay.
No, I don't know the requirements.
Oh, it's April! Oh, the
No, it's
requirements
Asuka! It's that girl who got her ass censored.
Okay. Requirements for Kirby X are actually not crazy specific. They're just, oh hey, this is one of the only characters that can punish Armageddon DP. Look at that, cool. The requirements for Kirby X are like... Oh, what the fuck was it?
Ow.
You just don't lose.
Don't lose! Yeah, that is easy oh. For Kirby X, I thought you were talking about right now!
No. For Kirby X, you can lose a round, but you can't, like, lose a whole match.
Yeah, you can't continue then?
Yeah, and the other thing is, you can continue, but only if you run into Kirby in arcade mode and you beat him, like, even if you have to continue to beat him, if you beat him, you'll fight Kirby X as long as you don't continue after you've beaten Kirby.
Okay.
So, like, you can get lucky and, like, lose early on in your run, but then fight Kirby later, and then beat him, and then as long as you don't lose from that point on, you'll fight Kirby X. That's the other way. Oh yeah, that is
mad punishable.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, see, there you go, yeah!
Control survive!
Like, really, really good DP.
I'm not used to his very slow legs.
I'm really seeing the April. Not that April looks like completely like her, but I'm seeing the base.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch back to Wingnut. I'm not used to my lights being this slow.
I think that was the intention, I'm gonna say. Just for April to look kind of like Austin.
I mean, what else are you gonna do with a character who only showed up in one game?
They could give her like the frame 3 safe on block overhead move she had in the Genesis game.
Round 1. Fight!
That comboed into itself. April's the best character in that game. If you don't count the bosses, I'm pretty sure Triceraton or whatever the fuck his name is pretty fucking broken too.
Why is the Genesis version so different from the SNES? And the NES too, for that matter?
I don't know, but the continuity of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cross Justice League is that it takes place before that one. Before that, but after this.
So weird. It's also like Justice League Task Force is different between consoles. Like,
yes.
the SNES version was made by Blizzard, of all people.
And the Genesis one was made by Sunsoft, and I don't know how the fuck they did that.
Round 2. Fight!
But
The
they
Dark
did,
Side intro.
They made a game where you can cancel throws. And just handcuff people with every character in the game.
Everybody gets the Guile handcuff
Everybody
glitch.
gets to do it, and it's easy. And Superman has a full screen move that combos into itself for an infinite. And fucking Batman has a slide that is a proximity unblockable but also not a low. Which leaves me with many questions. And the slide autocorrects while it's happening if you're player 1, but not if you're player 2 Batman.
That isn't
Yeah.
it normally.
And then you have the freezing a character changes their palette back to the regular palette when they unfreeze. Oh, there's all sorts of shit.
Does the SNES version have any weird shit in it, or no?
It has jab infinites and some weird shit involving throws.
Thanks, Blizzard.
Neither of them are good. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah. It's a good thing that they got new life in TMNT X JL.
Mhm.
1. Fight!
And maybe learn who Despero fucking is?
Yeah, that's the one character I did not recognize in that roster.
Like, who the fuck is Despero?
He's apparently quite a prominent I'm not a comics reader. Listen, I
see the dude, but then I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? My two brain cells.
the only answer I can give you is I don't know.
I mean, all but him have shown up in Injustice. At least from the Task Force side.
Yeah, we did find early magazine screenshots of unused, or rather concept characters for Justice League Task Force. There was apparently going to be Martian Manhunter.
Oh, that would have been so rad! At
No,
least
I floated the idea of Martian Manhunter and Slash from the TMNT beat 'em ups / the comics as characters in TMNT Cross JL, but no money for the sprites.
Oh.
Martian Manhunter was planned to be in Justice League Task Force, but he never...
Like, if any TMNT character I would want badly for TMNT X Justice League, it would be Krang.
See, that would be my choice. It would be Krang or Slash, because I think Slash is cool shit.
I mean, I know
He's,
DCAT
only in,
already made Krang, a really good one, but, you know, for the full game project, that would also be...
Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner, I'd have to look again. I gotta go find that screenshot. Hold on.
this dude has air dashing!
Let me see. The characters that were planned to be in the game that didn't make it were Fire, whoever the fuck that is, Martian Manhunter, and Shrapnel?
Who the fuck is Shrapnel?
I don't know. Do you think I know who the fuck Shrapnel is? I'm not somebody. Well, Krang doesn't have sprites. Specifically speaking, Krang doesn't have good-looking sprites that aren't, huge or overly animated. That and, Kame wanted roster parity for the most part. An even amount of characters from both ends. So,
Even
if
though
he had
the
added...
Justice League side has 2 TMNT characters, technically speaking.
Think about... Well, okay.
I know the context, I know the context.
Yeah, he just wanted, roster parity in that way.
So it's not like Marvel 1 or Marvel Infinite.
Mm-hmm. If he were to, in theory, do that, I don't think he will, but if he were to, in theory, add another character for TMNT, would have to add another character for the Justice League side. The double KO? Sure is.
Wow!
Let's go. First one of the stream.
Round 2. Fight!
You know, Despero is just a guy. Kind of hangs out.
Yeah,
He's had various different appearances, and he's done different things every time. But he's just sort of there, you know, he's around.
He's just a villain if they need it for convenience's sake.
Not like a pushover or anything.
Oh, no.
But he's just kind of around, you know.
Yeah,
The most
the
exciting
Justice League
thing
just
about
call him up
Despero-
on the phone and be like, hey, we need to fight right now.
I don't know. I mean, he's pretty fun. In that
Oh,
game.
he's definitely really fun to play in that game.
There are like 2 Despero players, but I appreciate them both.
I'm not a pro, but
I'm
I
the
at
one
least play
Superman
him.
player, so I have to be thankful for something. Nobody else wants to sell out and be cheap, so if I'm gonna have to do it, I'll do it.
Round 3.
Nobody else wants to play a character with a burn knuckle that's -2 on block at worst, so I mean, I'll do it, sure.
Superman for Smash Brothers.
Despero, I think, was specifically for the Justice League. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
Which I think is why he ended up in Justice League Task Force, because he was a villain made specifically to fight the Justice League, not like any of them in particular.
Just the Justice League.
Mm-hmm. It makes more sense why he's there.
Oh, totally.
When you think about it like
Superman
that.
for Smash, but it's his Injustice move list.
But when you like apply it to modern day, it's like, why? Why is he there?
Yeah, Despero isn't gonna get his own DC movie as successful as Joker. We live in a society.
He was in Justice League of America, #1. He was in the first volume of the Justice League. He was one of the first villains for the Justice League. Specifically.
Why did you get rid of the winking poster from this stage?
You'd have to ask Kame about that one.
I don't have his contact. You're gonna have to ask him. And I'm dizzy already! Thanks, Limonardo!
Yeah, I really couldn't tell you. Yeah, jury's out. I don't know about that one. I know the billboards got edited in Mikey's stage.
Fight!
Yeah, I definitely saw Kame since 2009? Or 2008?
2006.
Ah, 2006.
That was the
really.
date I specified, because the Spriter contact. It was the first time he ever talked to me. It was when he was like, "Hey, I know you know Kame really well." I was like, "Yeah, that would be the person. Yes, that's me." He's like, "When did he start doing Mugen shit?" I was like, "Oh god." And I had to unfortunately remember when he released Gohan, which was 2006.
What, Piccolo wasn't his first?
Oh, it was Gohan. It was Teen Gohan, I believe. Was it? I don't fuck. It was a Gohan.
Yeah. I thought it was
Wasn't
that
good.
Piccolo that, like, did Hellzone Grenade and he yelled, "Combination!"
But you know,
Also, another question. How did you get Nona of King of Fighters fame to do art for the game?
that you would have to ask the our external contacts, because you have to remember. I was told, and this is what I remember, that the Spriter AO, what's going on here,
Round 1.
he requested a favor because I guess he had worked with Nona on something in the past or had like some kind of contact. So that was how we got Nona artwork for all the endings and the promo art.
Yeah, because
Because there's other notable artists too. Somebody that animated Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, that too.
Promotional art for the game. Jim Lawson, who is the original artist of Tmnt.
And your name is on that piece of art too.
Fucking weird to look at. In like a good way, but very surreal. Fucking April O'Neil's actual voice actor from the 80s cartoon, that was not an impression in that video. That was literally Renee Jacobs
Round 2.
who recorded that.
It's also surreal, yet very impressive. I'm happy for the both
Yeah,
of you.
no, I'm gonna say that the method, for the most part, like, I couldn't explain Nona outside of it was maybe an owed favor and probably some money spent.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
same way with
spending money
Ryo-
depending on how much.
With Ryo Hashikawa as well, or Ryo Touch. Ryo. Hold on. Yeah, Ryo Hashikawa. I got it this time. That was money. That did cost money, I believe. But with stuff like the Tmnt side of things, that was all just fan passion.
Yeah, because who
Like,
doesn't
the
love
TMNT
the
community
good old
is really,
Ninja Turtles?
really passionate, yeah. Like, there's a lot of overlap with people that like the show, people that play this, obviously. That makes sense. But just like the general, like, passion and interest of the TMNT community, and even the people that were involved in the creation of it, allowed that kind of stuff to happen for that game. It is really neat.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind getting Nona art, depending on how much it would be.
I couldn't tell you if it was paid or not, but...
I might have to get into that myself. I also had another dumb idea that might cost money for the project that I'm doing. But I don't know if I want to spoil that or not. But it also might involve money.
My current project, Super Kart Fighter, technically has a spreader, and I'm shocked he's working for free. I'm probably have to pay him. Even though he says these sprites are like the fucking easiest thing to draw. I'm like,
They seem pretty easy.
I believe you, but at the same time I feel bad. But, you know.
Yeah, I think that's why I also started paying my composer for the project that I'm doing.
Yeah, like just pay them like whatever you can.
Whatever rate that they gave me. And $15 a song isn't bad.
That is a really good price.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal everything like super publicly soon. Once I get like the first character polished, then I'll do a Mugen Fighters Guild thread and hopefully catch interest.
Yeah, that should be nice.
So we can get more people to do sprites, because sprites are very fucking hard to do.
Super Kart Fighter? Oh yeah. I have not publicized anything on like my public Twitter or anything, but long and short, I found somebody's Kart Fighter Mugen project, and it had a lot of sprites that I wanted to use, but the gameplay was really unpolished. So I said, I'm just gonna take all these sprites and make something good of it. And I said, you know what? What if it played like a Akatsuki Blitz Camp? Because you know, I didn't smoke enough weed in my life. I should do it again. And then I made the game. There's currently 11 characters in it. Yeah, 11, because Bowser is ongoing right now.
Is Aether Bowser going to be the final boss?
I can't tell you. But there is an entire, like, lore document that I have written.
Fuck no, it's gonna be Bowser's brother from the original Mario Bros.
That's not quite it either, but definitely funny. But, no, it's, I saw that happen, and I was like, you know what? I should use these sprites. This can make something good out of this.
Time for this exploit.
I love this song.
He didn't do the thing. So it's like Heavy Moonbuster, and then Light Moonbuster. And like, after he blocks the heavy one, he's supposed to do that dive kick each and every time. I got it working when I tested this. But now Rat King's just gonna be like...
Don't let him get me, please.
Oh, there it is.
I would play. If he wasn't banned, I'd play this character. Obviously, he's pretty good.
I checked him out in TMNT X Justice League, and I don't like having to do a character with a rapid punch input along with CPS style chains. I'm still pretty bad at those two. Kind of want to learn the fundamentals first before I do like big combos.
I'll be honest, if Rat King didn't have that Nash move, like if it was a different motion, I'd probably play him in that game. But
like a DP?
Yeah, just something. Not that I'm saying to change it. Obviously, it's the way it is for a reason. But for me personally, I don't like Nash moves, unless like it's Donatello. But that's because his Nash move does not correlate with the common chain he uses. Like, you don't usually use his punch chains, because his only cancelable heavy punch normal is his crouching one, and that does not have very good range. So you don't generally use that to chain anyways. So you don't mind mashing with Don, because the button you're mashing isn't one you're going to be confirming with. So Because I play Donatello. That's the third character. I'm also the only Donatello player. Great.
Great!
2 characters I play that nobody else plays. One of them, everybody should fucking play Superman, but I
Oh
couldn't tell you
no,
what
oh
I
no, here we go. So, I've fought Tur Lotus Master in Martial Masters, and I never could beat him. I also could never beat Curfew from Ashra Blade. Let's see how Karai stacks up.
Well, if you want the good news, the AI does not do the one-button infinite.
Not even on the hardest?
I don't believe it does, no. Could be wrong, but...
Well, time to open up a can of fuck because I'm about to get my ass blasted. Oh! I'm super nervous right now. She's just spinning!
I'll be honest, I wanted to say this character is like... It's like super like crazy broken, more broken than the general. But then I remembered like the Tri-Fireball with no leg the general has. And I think he still stands among the big champions. I mean, just zone, whatever. Her AI
Damn it,
does
she
not
did get
have-
hit by the Mad Spectre. That could kill, right? Like,
Yeah, it can do a lot of damage if you space it right. I know it's just one of his Omega moves in TMNT Cross Justice League. Which is
how do you do it? Because I only get, like, the one after the punch.
Round
You're
2.
asking the exact wrong person.
Because
The
you
amount of
don't
times I've
nut
played
like I
Wingnut.
do.
I do not play Wingnut. I hate how Wingnut feels. I literally think he's a very cool function, and I like him a lot. But if you ever ask me to actually play him, I'll say no.
Not even for money?
Nope.
Not even for me to sprite stuff for your project?
I'm not playing Wingnut. It's not happening. The sprite offer is tempting, but Wingnut is not happening.
Play Russian Roulette or play Wingnut?
I feel like they're both the same if it's me. Like a... Oh. That dive kick is crazy in this game.
Why is that listed as a special move if it's just down heavy kick?
That counts. Oh my god, yo! Yo, empty jump super, let's go.
Damn, I got schooled by the AI.
Fight!
Oh yeah, that is a really bad idol. Holy cow. Yeah, see, like, this is the thing. When I think about how much they'd have to redo for this character,
Like,
It
all
makes
the
a lot of
normals,
sense.
fixing
Yeah, it
that
makes-
idol.
it makes so much more sense that they went with Rat King, because, like, he's got more to work with at base level anyways. He even has more sprites than Karai, I'd say. Even without the custom sprites, he has more. But, like, Karai... So if you lose, you just, like, not get the fighter again?
I do not know. But I will not take that chance. Because I beat Super Turbo Akuma. No, this isn't Super Turbo Akuma. This is HD Remix. Because I have bounce back when I do an air projectile. David
What,
Serlin.
like, actual recovery?
Yeah.
But sadly cannot do Demon After for a 75% of the time unblockable. Really wish I knew how that happened. Oh, you did it, you beat him. You hurt. Fuck, I'm
Yeah.
done.
I really like the coin background that they got going. Yeah, that's me after I get paid in my commissions. Hi-oh!
Woo, that's relatable.
Yeah, very
That's
relatable.
it? Wow.
Yeah,
No
very
wonder they
short
fucking
endings.
Redid the endings for TMNT Cross Justice League. You know, besides the part where the plot was entirely different.
And also the Nona. So yeah, those TMNT Tournament Fighters, the original, the OG, the sub-planner, the submarine planner.
So hey, you know what that means?
What?
Cross Justice League early, I guess.
You know what? Yeah, because another arcade run would probably go over into that, so we will probably break early and then go into TMNT X Justice League.
Yeah, I mean, while I'm here, I get like the last 15-20 minutes of my time here to enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing interesting to these credits. I'll just go to break right flipping now. We'll be back in half an hour, Z, so stay tuned.
Half an hour? Wait, what?
Or maybe earlier if you want.
Yeah, I mean, I can just go right now.
Okay. Wait, leave? No!
No, I meant like the game.
Oh. Okay.
I would not do such a thing.
Yeah, this is
I
getting
said
awkward.
an hour to an hour. I said an hour to an hour and a half. I will live up to my promise.
Okay. So,
Keep my word.
this is the
Except
part
when
where I,
don't.
like, stop the stream and then get out of the call so I could play my intermission music and then come back whenever.
Sure.
Alright.
You just have to ring me up again, I guess.
Oh, I could do that. I will see you in some time! Okay, goodbye! Train your body and mind and fight again. I completely forgot about that.